Breaking for all green card holders, the US Customs and Border Protection CBP has just issued a critical warning. Always carry your green card or risk getting fined or charged. Yes, you heard that right. If you are a green card holder, you are now at serious risk of facing legal consequence even if you are just stepping out to buy groceries. So let's break down all this, my friends, and let's know if it's okay to carry digitally. So stick till the end. On July 24, 2025, CBP posted on X reminding all lawful permanent residents you must carry your green card at all times. This isn't just a casual suggestion, it's backed by Section 1304E of the Immigration and Nationality Act. Here's what the law says: every alien 18 years or older shall at all times carry with him and have in his personal possession any certificate of alien registration issued to him. Not doing so can result in a misdemeanor charge and a fine up to $100 or possibly more depending on the situation. So why now? This alert comes amid raising concerns about immigration enforcement in the United States, my friends. Under the current administration, led by Justice Secretary Kristi Noem, there has been a more hardline stance on immigration compliance. And remember, even Vice President J.D. Vance has recently stated legal permanent residents do not have an unlimited right to stay in the United States. In short, things are getting stricter. Now let's talk about who needs to worry. Pretty sure all green card holders, anyone on long-term visas like H-1B, F-1 and L-1, etc. Even those in the United States for decades, yes, this rule still applies. You could be pulled over in a routine traffic stop, and if asked for your status and you can't produce physical proof, you are in trouble. Can you carry it digitally? It's a very important question. A big no. Digital versions are not legally acceptable. The law requires the original physical document to be on your person. CBP and law enforcement officers are within their right to reject digital copies, my friends. Yes, many immigrants carry digital backups, and while that's useful if your card is lost, it's not a replacement. Bottom line, carry the original card. So what documents you should always carry? Here is a checklist of what you should carry at all the times. For sure, green card, Form I-551. Optional, but it can be useful especially if you are on visitor visa, your foreign passport. If you are on any other visa like I-94 form or EAD card would be helpful. A driver's license or state ID is definitely helpful. These help prove your identity and legal presence instantly if needed. What could happen if you don't comply? If you are stopped by CBP or any federal agency and you don't have your physical green card, you could be issued a citation. You might face a misdemeanor charge. In rare cases, if your immigration history is unclear, you could be detained for further processing. Recently, a gentleman had faced the same issue. I have uploaded about that video. Now, is this likely to happen at the supermarket? Maybe not. But at the checkpoints, borders, airports, or certain police stops, it's a very real risk, my friends. What if CBP search your phone? Another common question, right? Can CBP search your phone or device at the airport or border? Yes, CBP has full authority to inspect your electronic devices without a warrant. They can even demand that you unlock your phone, my friends. US citizens and green card holders can refuse to unlock their devices, but that might mean your phone gets confiscated or you are delayed. Visa holders, you risk denial of entry if you refuse. Best practice: carry only essential info while traveling. Avoid storing sensitive files on your primary device. Use cloud backup and encrypt private data, my friends. Let's say you are on a road trip to Arizona. A border checkpoint stops your card. You're asked, "Are you a citizen?" You say no. If you don't have your green card, that's a violation, even if your status is perfectly legal. So here is the key takeaways, my friends. Always carry your physical green card. Don't rely on digital copies. It's good to have digital copies only if you have lost green card and you're gonna go to USCIS as soon as possible and apply. Stay informed, the rules are tightening. Know your rights at checkpoints and borders, my friends. This warning is not just policy, it's enforceable by law. If you are a green card holder, please treat this seriously. Share this with your family, friends who might not be aware. Like this video if it helped. Subscribe for more US immigration updates, my friends. And please comment it down below if you have ever stopped for the documents. What was your experience? It will help the other readers. Until next time, friends, stay safe, stay legal. Take care.